Hello, Louisa with you again. And today I want to talk about work breakdown structure, also referred to as WBS, which I mentioned briefly in my previous video. So, what is this WBS that everyone is talking about? Let's consult Project Management Body of Knowledge Guide again. According to PMBOK, work breakdown structure is a deliverable-oriented hierarchical decomposition of the work to be executed by the project team to accomplish the project objectives and create the required deliverables. It organizes and defines the total scope of the project. So in essence, it is all the work that needs to be done as part of the project, broken down into smallest tasks represented in a structured way. In most cases, it is a hierarchy chart. You may be wondering, why do we need a WBS when we already clarified the scope in as much detail as possible in our scope statement, right? Let's take a look at why do we need the WBS. Well, WBS is an irreplaceable instrument that can help control the scope, making sure things don't fall through the cracks and also prevents unnecessary work that is not directly related to the project deliverables. Another area where WBS is found helpful is in estimating the costs for the work to be done. It is so much easier to estimate smaller tasks than big ones. Next, it is helpful in creating the schedule and assigning resources according to their function, as it is clear what exactly needs to be done. WBS helps tremendously when creating a network diagram that helps us see the dependencies between the tasks. When the project is in flight, it gives transparency into what has already been done and what work is remaining for the project completion. By contributing to all those areas, WBS helps minimize changes on the project down the road. Typically, there are 4 levels in a WBS. The first level is the project title, which is the main objectives or deliverable of the project. Like in our pizza project, the title would be Pizza Project. Second level is control accounts. These are major parts, deliverables, or phases of the project. In our pizza project, we had the groceries, the dough, the toppings, and the pizza. So this would be a good control accounts for our pizza project. Next level is work packages. These are smaller components of the control accounts. For example, for the toppings in pizza project, we could break it down into meat toppings, vegetable toppings, and cheese. Last level is the activities. These are usually individual tasks that must be completed within the work packages. For example, for the vegetables work package, we would need to wash the vegetables, peel them where necessary, and then cut them. Some WBSs have only 3 levels for simpler projects, and sometimes projects can be complicated that another level is required. This process of breaking down the deliverables is called decomposition. Let's take a look at our pizza project WBS. Here is our project pizza WBS. As you can see, it has all 4 levels, even though it's a pretty small project. By having all these tasks laid out, it will be so much easier to create a network diagram and schedule, as well as estimate the time that each task will take, and then ultimately have the total time required to complete this project. Did you notice that each of the levels of the WBS has a number in front of it? This is done to easily identify where the task belongs and track it throughout the project. Usually, project managers use numbers and decimal points to indicate each subsequent level. For example, 3.1.3 is an activity within vegetables work package within toppings control account. I hope you learned something new and useful today. Feel free to ask your questions or leave comments below. Like if you find this useful, and I will work on more interesting content for you. Until next time, bye!